Good day, Team GCI. I'm Brad Alexander, and on behalf of GCI, we are pleased to present you with a complete overview of cTrader, how you can set up pretty much everything, and how cTrader can benefit your trading. Just a reminder that this video is intended as educational. We are only observing current market conditions as examples, and we are not offering trading advice. Let's get going then. If you are watching on YouTube, this video will be segregated into chapters so you can jump straight to the parts that interest you the most. We will be looking at an overview of cTrader and how this is the ultimate all-in-one platform for all levels of traders. Personally, one of my favorite features is that the web browser version of cTrader is virtually identical to the Windows and Mac versions. Creating watch lists on cTrader is incredibly easy and flexible. Many other platforms don't even offer this feature. Another bonus is that any watch list you create on cTrader desktop will be automatically available on cTrader mobile. cTrader uses a concept called the active symbol panel, which gives you all the information you need on the active symbol. This includes depth of market and the most comprehensive order ticket in the business. Basic charting on cTrader will give you an overview of the major features of cTrader charting and how to use basic configuration. We will look at basic indicators on cTrader and how to configure the major ones. Templates and workspaces on cTrader are fabulous features which will allow any trader to organize all symbols. Just as an example, here you can see how I have set up workspaces to quickly access groups such as Aussie pairs, Euro indices, a gold and silver comparison, oil, US indices, and many more. And the one most of you will want to watch, placing market orders on cTrader and some basic risk management. Some platforms do not even allow you to see your risk on each trade, but cTrader makes that incredibly transparent. Without a doubt, cTrader is the best and most flexible mobile trading platform on the market, and we will take a look at an overview. As well, on cTrader Mobile, we will go into details on charting and indicators. Just like the desktop and web platforms, placing orders on cTrader is incredibly flexible and transparent. All of these topics are available as individual videos on the YouTube channel, and the link to the playlist will be in the description. We will also take a look at algorithmic trading on cTrader, which without a doubt is the easiest to set up, program, write your own programs, and find and download myriad other cBots through a vast community. And last but not least, we will look at cTrader Copy, where you will find copy strategies from other successful traders, and if you become a successful trader, you may offer your strategies to other traders looking to invest in you. Okay, let's dive straight in and take a look at an overview of GCI cTrader. Welcome to cTrader, the comprehensive trading platform that has raised the standard in the online trading industry. One of the biggest benefits of cTrader is that the desktop version, either on Windows or Mac, and the web version are virtually identical, with only a few minor differences, which we will point out as we travel through this video series. When you first open cTrader, you will see 5 distinct areas. The top menu shows you your overall account details, where you may open a new order on the active chart, change and save workspaces, hide and show the trade watch, and the active symbol panel. Set your chart mode, multi-charts or single chart. Quickly view your watch lists. Zoom in and zoom out. Select your price action view. Set indicators, bots, templates, and timeframes. Here you may open more accounts, live or demo. The Trade tab gives you access to all available symbols and watch lists, where you may create a new order, open a new chart, and other options. Copy, where you may follow and copy other traders' strategies. Automate, where you may build your own custom indicators, and engage in algorithmic trading with cBots. Analyze, where you will find a very comprehensive post-trade analysis suite to track your progress and help to identify your strengths and weaknesses. And settings for full control over your platform defaults like languages. For example, you may set the interface scale to suit any resolution of your monitor. We have used 180% for this video series, but you may use any resolution you like to allow for more detail on your monitors. You may diminish the main menu by clicking here to give you more screen area for charting. The Active Symbol Panel, or ASP, displays everything you will need for each symbol, including a fully comprehensive order ticket, depth of market, the current economic calendar, and the current economic news. The chart area is the largest, of course, and line studies, graphics, price alerts, and more can be added by the instrument toolbar, which you may move. And in cTrader Desktop, you may detach charts for use with multiple displays. And you may select color-coded links to link all charts together. And finally, at the bottom, we have TradeWatch, where you may view and modify your current positions, pending orders, account history, price alerts, account transactions, and the account journals. Welcome back. If you try to be an organized trader and analyst, as I do, you will find that cTrader watch lists are the best place to start to organize your favorite instruments. Let's take a look. In an earlier video, you would have seen an overview of cTrader Desktop and cTrader Web, and in this video we will look at watch lists. Open the main menu and you will see tabs for watch lists and all symbols. Under all symbols, you will see everything on offer broken down into asset classes. You may search for any symbol simply by typing in the first few characters and selecting the one that you want. Here you will see the bid and ask prices and the change on the day. Click on Watch Lists and you will see Popular Markets, which is a fixed list. For example, let's say you want to create a watch list with only New Zealand dollar pairs. Click on Create New Watch List and give your new list an appropriate name. Under all symbols, you may now look for New Zealand dollar pairs and add them either by clicking on the star or by right-clicking and selecting Add to Watch List and selecting your new list. A green check mark indicates that the market is open for trading. Two yellow bars indicate that the market is closed. A numerical figure indicates the number of open positions for that symbol. You may detach a watch list by clicking this icon. You may expand all the symbols within each watch list to show individual order tickets, which we will explore in other videos. If you right-click on a symbol, a variety of options will appear, including Create a new order, New chart, Expand, Symbol window with all the information you will ever need regarding that symbol, Remove from watch list, and Add to watch list. If you right-click on the header of each watch list, you have many more options, including Market Watch Settings, where you may assign the double-click and drag-out mouse actions to all the symbols and watch lists in that workspace. So, for example, if we set double-click to open a new order window and drag out to New Detached Chart, we notice that left-click opens a new chart, double-click opens a new order window, and drag out gives us a new detached chart. You will note that any watch lists that you create or modify on cTrader Desktop will automatically be updated on cTrader Web and vice versa under the same cTrader ID number. The watch lists are also accessible through each chart and through the Active Symbol panel. Okay, now you can see how important organized watch lists are to your trading. Speaking of organization, the unique cTrader Active Symbol panel gives you all the information you will ever need on any symbol without having to search and click all over the platform or be directed to another website. Let's take a look. In this video, let's take a look at the Active Symbol panel. The Active Symbol panel can be found on the right-hand side of the platform, and you can hide it or show it from here. As the name implies, the active symbol panel will apply to the current symbol displayed here. To change the symbol, simply click on a chart, and the corresponding symbol will apply to both the chart and the ASP. Or click on a symbol in a watch list, and both the current chart and the ASP will change. Or simply use the drop-down on the active symbol panel, and your watch list will allow you to change the active symbol and the corresponding chart. You may link any number of charts to the ASP simply by selecting the same color square here. This can be invaluable for monitoring multi-time frames on a single symbol, with each chart showing a different time frame. When you change the symbol in any location, the other charts and the ASP will follow along. If you choose to link more than one symbol, the ASP will display the symbol from the active chart. The active symbol panel has one of the most comprehensive order tickets in the industry, and we will go into more detail in our videos on placing orders and risk management. If you like to trade with depth of market, the standard DOM can be found here, and under a separate DOM tab, you will also find Price DOM and Volume Weighted Average Price DOM. The next upcoming events in the economic calendar affecting the active symbol will be displayed here, and clicking on each item will reveal more details. If you want to review previous economic news events related to this symbol, click on the Calendar tab and select your desired time frame. Under Symbol, you may find everything you need to know about the active symbol, like commissions and swaps. With each symbol, you can see your trade statistics regarding the closed trades on that symbol. You may also see the market hours, the leverage available, and the inverted rate on Forex pairs. You may also rearrange any and all items on the ASP except for the order ticket. Each symbol also has technical setups from Auto Chartist, which we will cover in a separate video. Click on each item for more details and see the full details under the Auto Chartist tab. Trading Central is another service represented on the ASP, and you can trade right from the notification with the take profit shown on the chart and the stop loss automatically set when you open a position. This as well will be covered under a separate video. And finally, Economic News is available in a separate tab in the ASP. That's the active symbol panel, and you will note that the active symbol is displayed on the chart to its left. So, let's get into the fun parts of cTrader and look at some basic charting. In this video, let's take a look at basic charting on the platform. To make extra room on the platform, let's hide the main menu, the active symbol panel, and the Trade Watch. Multi-chart mode automatically sets up a convenient grid layout of all your open charts. If you add a new chart, it will be automatically included. If you close a chart, the grid will automatically be reset. Single chart mode allows you to use as much space as possible to view a chart, and all other charts can be accessed simply by clicking on the individual tabs. Free chart mode is similar to multi-chart mode, but it allows you to manipulate charts more freely. You may zoom in and out by clicking here, or by using the sliding scale, or by using your mouse wheel. cTrader displays price action in 6 different ways: bar chart, candlesticks, line chart, dots chart, area chart, and high-low close chart. You may quickly change time frames with the up and down arrows on your keyboard. You may also select many other periods, ticks, Renko bars, range bars, and Heikin-Ashi. You may add any one to the toolbar above. You may manipulate price action on the chart by dragging the price column up and down. Dragging the chart area will move price action back and forward along the time axis. The charting area includes a toolbar for drawings and other tools which can be moved side to side on cTrader desktop. On cTrader web, you may move it to the top and bottom as well. Here you may select a traditional crosshair, synchronized crosshair, and the market snapshot crosshair. Of course, depressing your mouse button will activate and deactivate the crosshair. A variety of graphic tools are available, including trend lines, horizontal lines, channels, Fibonacci, shapes, and text. Set the color of any new item here. Right-click on any object for adjustments such as color, line thickness, line type, to duplicate, and to delete. You may take a chart shot which appears instantly on a browser, complete with details and links. You may set a price alert. On cTrader desktop, you may use Market Replay by setting a start point on the active chart. On cTrader Web, you will find a risk-reward graphic which lets you visualize the potential trade and check your risk-reward ratio. At the bottom of each chart, you will find a marker which indicates the time left in the current candle or bar. Now that you have had a small taste of the flexibility and power of charting on cTrader, let's crank it up a notch and look at basic indicators. In this video, let's take a look at basic chart indicators on the platform. cTrader has one of the best ranges of indicators with the widest variety of configurations of any charting platform on the market. To find them, either right-click on the platform and select Indicators, or click on the Indicators icon. There is a wide variety of indicators on cTrader, and we will deal with only the basic ones in this video. We have trend indicators, oscillators, volatility indicators, and other indicators, along with custom indicators. Under Trend, you can find the most basic trend indicator, which is the Simple Moving Average, or SMA. When you launch any indicator, you will see a set of parameters. Any indicator can be overlaid on the chart or in a new panel. The source of the moving average is normally set at the close of each candle. And most importantly, you can set the period. You may change the color of any indicator and set the line style and thickness. Information on all active indicators will be displayed here, and you may hide, change the properties, and delete here as well. Also, if you hover over any indicator, you will see the properties, and if you right-click, you may modify the properties. Of course, you may add a second simple moving average with a different color and period in the same way. Under Trend, you will also find other indicators like the exponential moving average and the parabolic SAR. Under Oscillators, you will find the typical ones like MACD histogram, Relative Strength Index, and the stochastic oscillator. These are almost always opened in a new panel, and they can be removed by clicking the X. You may modify any oscillator just like any other indicator, but make sure you backtest to find the configuration that suits your trading style. If you find a configuration that you like, you may save it to your computer and give it a name. You may then launch it again from the appropriate folder. Or, to make this even easier, save it to a template, and we will explore that in another video. Oscillators may be modified in the same manner as other indicators. Under Volatility, the most commonly used indicator is Bollinger Bands, and we highly recommend that you use it with the configurations you see here. You may change the color and line thickness, of course. Average true range is typically used with the daily charts to measure relative volatility with any instrument. Under Other, you will find the Ichimoku Kinko Yo. This may look like a jumble to a novice trader, but there is some logic to it and many traders use this indicator. This is worth studying if you are keen to try it. And we have Fibonacci retracements and related indicators found on the Instruments toolbar. These are actually graphics and they do not calculate anything regarding price and time like traditional indicators. They can, of course, indicate key levels of support and resistance and are used by myriad traders and investors. By right-clicking, there are a variety of configurations available, including new levels for advanced users. As you can see, there are myriad indicators available, and we recommend that you accustom yourself to the basic ones in this video before you tackle the advanced ones. We will have more videos on cTrader indicators and how to create your own indicators, but now let's take a look at templates and workspaces on cTrader and how they can save you a lot of time and help keep you organized and focused. In this video, let's take a look at templates and workspaces on the platform. cTrader saves you from having to recreate all your work with all your favorite indicators on a chart by giving you the option of saving it as a template. Let's make more space by diminishing the Trade panel and removing the Active Symbol panel and Trade Watch. Let's start with a naked chart by right-clicking, selecting Object Manager, remove all drawings, remove all indicators. Now, set up your chart exactly as you would like it for your strategy or your analysis method. For example, let's say you'd like to work with moving average crossovers. Right-click on the chart and select Indicators and Trend. Select either Exponential Moving Average or Simple Moving Average. The period you require for the faster moving average, the line style, thickness, and color. You may also find indicators on this icon on the toolbar. For the slower moving average, select the same indicator as before, but change the period to configure it. This is often 4 times the value of the fast moving average, but that is your decision. Choose a different color, of course. You may want to add an oscillator like RSI to your configuration. Just for good measure, let's add a Fibonacci retracement to our chart. Now, we can save this configuration as a template. Select Template, Save Template, and give it a name. On cTrader Desktop, you can make this or any template the default template by selecting it under Apply for New Charts. On cTrader Web, if you want all new charts to look like this template, tick the Default box. Create a new chart from any pair on the watch list and the default template will appear. You will note that the Fibonacci retracement is not part of the template, as this is a graphic element, not an indicator. You may also impose any saved templates on any chart at any time. Saving a workspace on cTrader allows you to instantly recreate any configuration. For example, let's set up a workspace for US indices. And we simply save the workspace with a new name. You will note that everything is saved. The symbols, time frames, any links, position sizes, and the overall configuration of the workspace. Your quick trade mode is also saved within each workspace, and we will look at this in a separate video. You may quickly switch to any workspace at any time. Another useful option is to create a multiple time frame workspace with multiple charts linked together but with different time frames. You can then save and use this workspace to quickly monitor multiple timeframes on any symbol. Okay, now that we have covered the basics of cTrader, let's look at the part you've been waiting for, placing market orders and trading. Of course, leaving out risk management would be a fatal mistake, and we will cover that here as well. Please pay attention to the parts about risk management. Let's take a look. In this video, let's take a look at placing market orders and basic risk management. A market order opens a position as soon as you click the Place Order button for either a buy or sell position. We will look at pending orders in another video. Firstly, you will find many ways to place a market order on cTrader. To place a market order on the active chart, you may right-click on the chart and the order window will appear. Ensure that Market Order is selected. You will note that the chart is fully functional to allow you to further analyze your selected instrument before you open a position. Also, the New Order buttons on the top menu or in the Trade Watch activate the same window. Or you may select Market Order in the Active Symbol panel. The order ticket in the Active Symbol panel is identical to the order window but does not include a chart. Also, if you don't want to open a position on the symbol on the active chart, you may select a symbol from the watch lists in the order window. Full specifications on the selected symbol are available by clicking on the Info button. Before you enter any position, you should plan your entry point, your stop loss in case price moves against your position, and your take profit. Select the direction of your new position by either buy or sell. Manually enter your stop loss. You can now adjust your position size or volume to match your risk appetite. For example, 1% of your account balance. Set your take profit to your desired risk-reward ratio. You may adjust your stop loss and take profit on the chart in the New Order window. Once you are satisfied, click Place Order. Another option is to use Quick Trade to open a position. If it is not visible, right-click and select Viewing Options. Select Quick Trade buttons, and they will appear when you mouse over them. You will need to know your position size before you click, and you can easily set your stop loss and take profit on the chart. Also, in Settings, you will need to configure your Quick Trade mode for single click or double click. You may also preset your stop loss and take profit in pips for each workspace. As you can imagine, we could spend days looking at all the aspects of charting, indicators, and placing orders on cTrader desktop and web, but one of the real benefits of cTrader is cTrader Mobile, which is without a doubt the best mobile trading app on the market. Let's take a look. In this video, let's take a look at an overview of the cTrader mobile platform. You can find cTrader on the Apple iOS App Store on an iPhone or iPad, or on Google Play on any Android device. You can log in with the same credentials as your cTrader web and desktop platforms. Once you are logged in, you may select your cTrader account here, and of course all account details, open positions, and history will be identical to the corresponding cTrader web or desktop account. If you position your device horizontally, the chart will expand in the same direction for a better view. On the left, you will find a main menu with a variety of important features, and we will explore these in other videos. The watch list that you created previously will be here as well, and you may change them easily. You may create new watch lists here, and these will also appear on your cTrader desktop version. Tap on any symbol in any watch list, and you will see everything you need for that instrument, like the order ticket, the symbol's chart, standard depth of market, any upcoming news on the economic calendar that might affect this symbol, full specifications and market hours for that symbol, and your own personal trade statistics and the leverage on that symbol. Back on the home page, you may view your open positions, pending orders, price alerts, history, and account transactions. Within these lists, you may modify your risk management on open positions, the entry and risk management of pending orders, and price alerts. We will go into much more detail in other videos on charting and placing orders, and you will find cTrader Mobile as one of the most flexible mobile platforms where you may easily and intuitively change timeframes on charts and add indicators to charts. Adjust your stop loss, take profit, and pending orders by dragging directly on your device screen. At the bottom of your screen, you may change from trade to blotter, where you may see the latest economic news affecting your favorite symbols. Okay, let's go into more details on cTrader Mobile by looking at its incredible charting options and just some of the indicators available. In this video, let's take a look at charting and indicators on the cTrader Mobile platform. When you first open the app, you will see a watch list, and you may select any watch list. If you tap on any symbol, you will see a mini order ticket and a mini chart. The mini chart displays price action, open positions, and the chart's indicators. The only configuration available on this chart is that of time frame, and these can be set by tapping here. Tap the three-dot menu icon and an incredible array of standard time frames, ticks, Renko bars, range bars, and Heikin-Ashi are available. Tap the Expand button to access a larger, fully functioning chart. cTrader Mobile can be viewed vertically or horizontally. Moving two fingers on the screen side to side will allow you to zoom in and zoom out. Moving two fingers on the screen top to bottom will allow you to zoom in and out in that direction. You may also change time frames here. Price action may be displayed as a bar chart, a candlestick chart, a dot chart, a line chart, or an area chart. A vast array of indicators is available, and tapping the search field will reveal the categories and recently used indicators. Tapping on the three-dot menu icon displays the active indicators. From here, you may delete or configure any indicator. Tap on the arrow and all parameters and colors will be available to set. Tap plus Add Indicator and you may do just that. Select your indicator and configure it as you wish. You may use a single finger to move around the chart and to adjust the height of the lower window. You may use two fingers to manipulate the price action view. Okay, now that you are hooked on cTrader Mobile, let's look at placing orders and risk management. Again, the ease of use, the visibility, and the transparency is well above what you will find on other mobile platforms. Let's go. In this video, let's take a look at placing market orders and risk management on the cTrader Mobile platform. You will note that when you open a watch list, you see a blue New Order button. If you tap this, you will open the Place Order page for the instrument on the top of the watch list. If you want to trade a specific instrument and see its chart, simply select its watch list and tap the symbol. You may then tap the Expand button to see a full screen chart and do some technical analysis. You should also determine the price at which you would like to place a stop loss. Tap the back arrow button and return to the instrument's summary page. Tap the New Order button and the Place Order page will appear. Tap on either the Buy or Sell button to set the direction of your planned position. Tap the Stop Loss toggle switch and tap the pips plus or minus icons to set your desired price. You will see the potential loss in terms of percentage and account currency. Assuming you are looking to manage your risk per trade to around 1% per trade, you may need to adjust your position size or volume. Tap on the current figure and select a new figure, and you will see the risk figures change. When you are happy with the figures, tap the Place Order button and your order will be filled. Tap the back arrow to return to the watch list and tap the instrument again. You will then see the open position on the chart. Tap the Expand button to open a full screen chart. Open short positions are displayed in orange, while long positions are displayed in green. Tap on the position and it will expand, revealing the stop loss and the take profit. You may drag both the take profit and the stop loss on the chart, and the new figures will be displayed. If you wish to move the limits further, simply move out to a higher time frame to find a more desirable level. If you wish to use the Quick Trade buttons, click on the desired symbol in the watch list and the summary page will open. Set the position size between the buy and sell buttons. Tap either the buy or sell button and the position will be filled instantly and the trade will be displayed on the chart. Tap the Expand button to see the full screen chart. Tap on the position to reveal the stop loss and take profit sliders and adjust to your risk tolerance and your profit goals. Again, you may move out to a higher time frame to expand your risk-reward ratio. The Positions tab will indicate how many positions you have open, and you may tap on it to see all of your open trades. Tap the X on any position to close it instantly. For a more detailed look, tap the Close Positions button, and you may deselect any trade by the toggle switch. Tap Close Positions to close the remaining trades. Okay, now that we have covered so many aspects of desktop and mobile trading, let's take a look at algorithmic trading on cTrader and the different types that are available and how to find them. It will be impossible to cover every aspect in a short video, but we just wanted to give you a view of the options and what is available. cBots are basically programs written in C# to trade automatically on your behalf. There are a variety of cBots available as samples to get you started. You may choose from any symbol and timeline to use in a cBot. You may view and alter the position size, stop loss, take profit, and any other parameters and indicators involved. You may view the code and copy and alter as you require. Very importantly, you may backtest any program and use this slider to look back at specific time frames. Here you may view graphic and statistical detail of your backtesting. And you may optimize your cBot. Simply click on the play button to run the cBot. You may also download and modify custom indicators coded with C# as well. To see what is available to download, simply click on any Store button and the cTrader Store web page will open. There are cBots, some are free to use and others require a payment. Indicators and plugins are also available. And if you really get proficient at coding cBots and indicators, you have the option of selling them. Okay, let's move on to copy trading. If you are interested in the FX and commodity markets but don't have the time or patience to trade, you can subscribe to the strategy of another trader. Keep in mind, you will need a live account for this, as demo accounts will only let you have a look. Click on the copy item on the menu and strategies will appear. Each strategy displays some basic information, including when the strategy was started, the minimum investment required by you, and the return on investment over the life of the strategy. Each strategy shows you a line graph charting the equity over time, and you can see the performance fees, management fees, and volume fees charged by each provider. You may sort the strategies by rank, return on investment, investor names, and by the investor's live funds. If you click on any strategy, a full page of information appears, including the amount of funds invested and the number of investors. You can get started by clicking on the Start Copying button and entering the amount you wish to invest from your live account. You may view the strategy's return on investment over various time periods and see bar graphs for return on investment, month by month, year by year. Scroll down for performance and analytics graphs, where you can see exactly what instruments the strategy is used in its trading. Investor statistics are also on display, and a full history of transactions can be viewed and filtered by various time periods. If you click on one of your own live accounts, your own statistics will be displayed, and you may click the Become a Strategy Provider button to get going. Enter the minimum amount you would accept to start from an investor, the fees you expect from an investor, and a strategy description. Okay, that's all for now. If you have any questions about GCI trading or cTrader, just reach out to us via any social media channel, the website, or the contact details at the end of this video. That's all for now. CFDs and FX are leveraged products, and your capital may be at risk.